Hello and welcome to New Parents in Training. So today we got another product from NOOIE. So I have reviewed a couple of their product before. I'll link on top so you can go check them out. They mainly do with baby cameras and home indoor security camera. But they sent me a doorbell this time, and today I'm going to unbox and then set it up. Anyway, so let's unbox this first. So two of their products that I reviewed previously, we've been using it quite a lot because they are baby cameras and we have to set it up into the baby's room. So it's always been helpful, especially when you have two kids at home now. It's good to keep an eye on them. All right, so warm receptions start with NOOIE, okay. Instruction. Let's see how I take this. Oh, wow. Okay. So this part comes off. Okay. Here we go. Now here is the camera, the doorbell system itself. Peel off this film. Here is the product. Now they do use a battery here. This is not going to be a hot wire camera. Now this is going to be the chime that's going to be in the indoor. Let's see. Okay, so here is the battery itself. Let's see. All right. Oh, has battery in there. All right, so let's see what else they have here. This is show you how to mount your doorbell. So here we have the screws, stickers, network cable, USB charging cable, and here are the door mount. All right, so this is the 15-degree wall mount. Now, so for my current camera setup, I had to kind of go out and find a door mount for my Simply Safe. It didn't come with any type of angle mounts. If you want to have a better view of your doorbell, then you definitely want this. So they have a 15-degree wall mount and they have a flat wall mount. So this is quite useful. They even have a card show you at what angle you will be able to see what. So flat, and this is the 15-degree. So here is the doorbell. Let me go read up the instruction and then set this up. For the month of August, NOOIE is having a sale for the camera systems. 20% off. Promotional code is down in the description below, so you can go check it out. Now let's talk about the product. Before you go set it up, make sure you recharge the battery. The battery is a 10,000 milliamp battery. It will take you some time for you to recharge it. In my case, it took me almost 4 hours to recharge it. Now let's go set up the base station and the doorbell. According to the manual instruction, it's best to connect the base station with Ethernet cable. Now if you don't have that, or if you're not able to do so, the next best thing is go through the Wi-Fi system. Now the base station is pretty unique. It can act as a Wi-Fi boost to the doorbell. So I had the issue with my old Simply Safe doorbell, which is always have connection issues because my Wi-Fi signal is unable to reach the front door when the door is closed. Now with the base station act as a Wi-Fi boost to the doorbell, then I have a better chance of connecting the doorbell via the base station. Now the base station not only able to boost the Wi-Fi, but also is the chime. Now with the base station, you also where you're gonna insert your SD card if you wanna store your videos locally. You can always opt for the cloud solution that NOOIE offers, but you have to pay monthly fee to that. Now the connection is quite simple. You need to download the NOOIE app. You can either use the manual instruction. They have a QR code. You can scan that and it will lead you to whichever phone system that you're using to download the app. Or you can go to Google Play Store or Apple Store to download the app. Once the app is up and running, then you have to add the doorbells to the app itself. Now the whole process is very straightforward. You just follow the instruction they provided on the app. It will tell you what to do and when to do it. It only took me less than 5 minutes to finish the whole process. It's very quick. Now once the connection has been made between your doorbell and your app, now you can go physically install this camera onto your door. Now for me, because I previously have SimpliSafe doorbell, once I removed that, fortunately enough, all the holes that was drilled for the SimpliSafe will match to the NOOIE doorbell bracket. So I don't have to drill any extra holes. This is your first time to install any doorbell systems. I'll strongly suggest you watch my first video how I installed the SimpliSafe. I'll put the video link on top so you can go check it out. In there, I have an in-depth process of how you can install your doorbell. Now for the NOOIE, they also provide you with a template where you can tape it onto the wall itself. Then you can drill through the template itself. So that way you don't have to do any measurement, just follow the template. My previous setup with the SimpliSafe, it didn't come with any angle bracket. So I actually had to purchase an aftermarket one to fit the SimpliSafe. The one I bought was for a 30-degree angle. Now for NOOIE, it does come with a 15-degree angle bracket, but unfortunately that 15-degree angle is still not good enough for me to see the whole hallway outside. So therefore, I have the 30-degree from the SimpliSafe onto the wall first, and then add another 15-degree of angle on top of that. With the 45-degree setup, I was able to see the whole hallway outside my door. Once the doorbell is fully installed onto your wall, let's talk about the app really quick. So the app is very easy to use. Because I already have 2 other cameras with it, now once you open up the app, you will see the 3 cameras on the home page itself. You can also click to see the live view. So you can see the live feed all at once. So the app itself is fairly straightforward and easy to use. Now there are a couple of things I do want to mention with the app. On the screen, you can select either high definition or 2K. Now if you go into setting, there are a couple of things that I do want to mention. One is PIR detection. So this is detecting movement outside. The sensitivity you can set for 3 feet or 10 feet or 20 feet. So whenever there's something moving outside, it will start recording. And also the audio and video, this is where you can set the night vision. I put the night vision on auto. So that way, if the street light outside is not strong enough, it will automatically turn into the night vision where I can see the black and white pictures from outside. Now, so let's talk about the pros and cons with this doorbell system. There are a few pros I really enjoy about this doorbell. One is the fact that it records at 2K. So compared to what I used to have with a SimpliSafe at 1080, the footage is much more clear. Now, not only clear in the daytime, but also nighttime as well. Now, with the nighttime, not only this camera can record in black and white, but if there are enough lights outside, it can still record in color. Secondly, it allows me to store all my video footage locally. With my previous SimpliSafe, I have to pay in order to have the means to review the video that the doorbell being recorded. There was no go around with it. If I don't pay, there's no video footage. I can only view live. But with this doorbell system, not only I can store the video footage locally, I can also have an option to pay monthly to have it stored in the cloud. The third advantage is the fact that this doorbell uses battery. So you don't necessarily have to hardwire this in order to have it functional. You can pretty much place anywhere that you can get Wi-Fi signal. Now that leads me to the disadvantage. Because the fact that it uses battery, at some point you do need to take it off and recharge the battery itself. The second disadvantage I see is the fact that how big the doorbell is. Now I know some people will use a doorbell holder to place the doorbell onto the door without any drilling, but unfortunately there is no doorbell holder big enough to house this NOOIE doorbell. Now third disadvantage I see is within the app, when I try to see the footage from timeline, I cannot download the footage for some reason. I can get it off from the memory card. I can even record live view, but I cannot download what is already on the SD card itself. But that's something that should be relatively easy to fix. So anyway, that's my review of this NOOIE 2K doorbell system. If you have any questions, comment down below. Until next time, bye.